I want to address the flip side of what to do if you feel like your man is pulling away from you. If you get the sense that he's pulling away, you're probably right, 100%. You might be wrong on the reason why he's pulling away. So let's review those really quickly. So men pull away early into dating for multiple reasons. Sometimes it is to reevaluate whether or not he is interested in a relationship with you. That's unfortunately just a fact. It doesn't mean that he won't come back. It just means that he might need some space to figure out if he thinks that there's long-term compatibility and whether or not he might be losing interest or he might not be losing interest. Maybe he's feeling a certain way about you and this is new for him. So there's a lot of information to unpack with that, and you can't assume anything and you can't figure it out. Unless he tells you, you can't just figure it out. Other things that could happen is that maybe he's really stressed out about something at work or something completely unrelated to you in the relationship. Now, men are not great multitaskers. We all know this. We've talked about this multiple times. Everyone always talks about this. Women think they're amazing multitaskers, but I'm not gonna lie, we're not the best at it either. However, we are a little bit more designed for multitasking than men are. With that said, balancing a new relationship and other stresses in life can be extremely challenging for people in general. I hate genderizing this into men and women. For people in general, it's not easy to be able to handle your stresses and maintain a positive, upbeat attitude with a relationship, a new relationship. Now, obviously, when you're pretty deep into a relationship, you can work through things together. You can be very open and vulnerable with each other. But if it's new, it's really uncomfortable to be that vulnerable to say, I'm kind of freaking out about some stuff at work right now. You want to appear to have your shit together. You want to appear to be very well put together and to be this strong, independent man, because we have taught, and when I say we, society has taught men for generations that that is what women want. That a partner wants him to be strong, that a partner wants him to be the provider and the protector of the relationship. And he feels he needs to come in from day one at that phase. And if he's stressed or overwhelmed about something else in his life, then he can't be that for you right now, which means he may kind of back away a little bit. He might disappear, may not ghost you, but you may hear from him less. Or you've noticed that maybe all of a sudden his tone has changed. Maybe he's not as flirty as he was before. Again, he could be overwhelmed or stressed about something completely unrelated to you. So don't assume either one. And if he's not communicating which one it is, then don't try guessing. That's never worked for anyone. But here's the thing. While other coaches and videos and advice out there, other experts might be telling you to just be patient, to wait, don't chase him, and I do agree with that, don't chase him. But it is okay for you to communicate very effectively with him to set your standard. That you're understanding to his stress and to ask him simply, do you need some space right now? I want to be able to give you the time and space that you need. More than likely, he'll probably say, yes, I really appreciate that. Please, yes, give me some space, some time, and when I have my stuff sorted out, I'll be in touch. But don't let it be open-ended like that. Because what happens with you then? Great, I communicated, he's stressed, he needs some time. So when are you gonna hear from him? 2 days, 3 days, 2 weeks? You don't know. So set a time to reconnect. Ask him how much time does he need before you can reconnect. Maybe the end of the week. Maybe you can ask him if reconnecting in a few days is enough. Maybe he needs a full week. Maybe he needs more time. And if he needs more than a week, then maybe you need to reevaluate how long you're willing to wait for this person. How important is this new relationship to you? Don't do it out of desperation. Don't do it because you're lonely. Don't do it because you're tired of dating and you just want to make this one stick. But is he worth waiting for? Because you don't know that he won't come back in 2 weeks and say, this isn't a good time for me. I have too much on my plate. I'm not ready to date, or you're not the one, or actually I met someone else. And I've been exploring that for 2 weeks. I'm not saying don't trust him. I'm just saying be aware. Be aware of all the options. So really, you need to figure out if you're willing to wait for this person. But there's nothing wrong with you asking for some clarification. And you can even express to him, I like you. I like where we're going. Completely understand if you're not feeling the same. You can't assume that everyone's going to feel the same way you do. Or, I get that you're really stressed. I want to respect that. I know you have a lot on your plate. Maybe we should take a few days apart and reconnect next week, or whatever you want to say. You determine together how much time you need, how much time he needs. Remember, the key to a really healthy relationship is not you against him or him against you. It's you together solving the problem. The problem is he's stressed about something and he can't balance you and the stress. So how can the two of you work together to come up with a solution for him to be able to handle it and feel comfortable and confident and come back to you feeling rejuvenated and excited about the relationship again? So that's the conversation that you can have with him. But don't go chasing him. Don't go texting him every day. How are you doing? Are you still stressed? I'm here for you if you need me. Take a deep breath. Be the strong, independent woman I know that you are. Be the high-valued woman that he desires. And simply communicate what his needs are and how you can be of service to those needs, and then honor it. If he says, I need a week, respect it and honor it. When women get stressed or need to figure something out, we turn to each other and we want to kind of talk it out and figure things out together and feel that we're making the right choice. Men are the complete opposite. They don't want to burden their partner or potential partner with any of the information, so they're just going to figure it out on their own. They go into their cave time, as everyone refers to it, and that's completely fine. I am not in any shape or form here now saying that don't let him have his independence to figure his shit out. It's completely okay if you need some space to reevaluate things, but you need to communicate that with your partner. If you want her to be waiting for you when you're done figuring your shit out, then you need to communicate. How hard is it to start teaching men to simply say to their partner, look, I got a lot on my mind right now. This is not about you. This is about me. Can we just take a few days so that I can figure some stuff out and I'll reconnect with you at the end of the week? I'm not in any way blowing you off. Again, this is just me needing some space to figure out some stress in my life. You don't have to tell her what it is. You just have to simply share the fact that there's a lot on your plate, you're kind of freaking out, and that you need a little bit of space to have your cave time, your man time, to just sort your life out. And that, don't walk away from me, I'm not walking away from you, but I need this time. So please be understanding to that. If she's not understanding, then it's probably not a healthy relationship anyways. And you kind of got your answer, right? But if she's completely understanding and agrees to say, look, I get that you need some space, let's reconnect in a few days, or let's connect at the end of the week instead. No matter how early into a relationship you are, if you can't communicate your needs from the beginning, it's going to get harder and harder as time goes on. Try to communicate what you need from your partner from the get-go. This is why you see a lot of videos out there talking about how women with high standards are high valued women, because they're able to communicate what their needs are right from the beginning. Now, not to be confused with high expectations, high standards. Being able to simply tell your partner, I need some space, I need some time, this isn't about you, this is about me, I'm stressed about some life stuff, and I just need some time to sort them out, and I don't want you to feel neglected while I'm doing this, so let's reconnect in a few days or at the end of the week or whatever it is. What I would like to do is start a conversation with you about if you are the man who needs that time and you start to pull away from a relationship or a potential relationship, to communicate that. If you want her to be there when you've sorted your shit out, then you need to communicate with her that you need that space. Ask for your space and communicate what you need. Yes, guys, it's okay if you need some time to reevaluate if you're really interested in this person. It's okay if you're extremely stressed and you don't know how to balance a new relationship and the stress that you have in your life. It's understandable, but you need to communicate that. You need to open up a dialogue that says, this isn't about you, this is about me, I need a few days to figure some shit out. Don't go telling this person that it's about them. You're gonna freak them out. But just simply use some effective language. Stick to how you're feeling. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I got a lot going on. I have a lot going on at work. I'm stressed about quite a few things right now. I'm having a hard time balancing all of the things that are on my plate. Can I have a few days and get back to you at the end of the week? And I can see you then. Or here's another idea. If you know that you are stressed about something at work or something non-related to the relationship that you're establishing with this person, then why not ask them, look, I need the week. Can I see you this weekend? Let's plan to get together on, say, Saturday night, or Saturday afternoon, or wherever you want to do. But that way you put her mind at ease because she knows she's going to see you again. And then she feels comfortable knowing, okay, this really isn't about me. Make that plan. If it's Sunday or Monday and you know, I don't think I can have much time this week for her, I'm not really sure what to do, simply tell her that. Look, I'm not going MIA on you, I'm not ghosting you, I just have a lot going on this week. I will do my best to try and stay in touch, but I just want you to be very understanding, and let's get together on Saturday night so that I can see you at the end of the week. Then everyone is satisfied. You get your time to reevaluate and to sort your shit out, and she feels confident she's going to see you again, and that this isn't your way of trying to ghost, to just bail out because you're too weak to simply say, I've lost interest. On the flip side of that, if you've lost interest or you're worried that you are losing interest in her, maybe the spark is gone, maybe the mystery is gone, and now you're looking for something better, the next best thing, whatever it is. Or maybe you have been dating someone for a few weeks and you realize, ooh, I don't know if they're actually the person that I thought they were. A lot of things are starting to come to light that I'm not sure if we're really compatible. Fine. You want to reevaluate and take the time to see, do I miss this person if I'm not with them? Do I think about them if I'm not with them? Because if I'm not, then maybe we don't have the chemistry I thought we had. So it's okay if you need to take that time. What is wrong with telling them, look, I need the week. I need to sort some things out. You don't have to tell them it's about them, but you can be very open and honest to just say, I have a lot going on. I just need a little bit of space this week. Can I see you this weekend? Let's set a date for Saturday. Friday comes along and you are not feeling this person, then you need to tell them at that point. Best of luck. I'm not feeling it. I'm so sorry. Maybe we should just go our separate ways, however you want to word it to them. But if you are unsure, don't leave them on the hook. It's unfair to the other person, male or female. It is unfair to the other person if you are not upfront and honest with them. And I'm telling you, if you can communicate that effectively, 9 times out of 10, they're going to appreciate it and they're just going to move on. People are so worried about stalkers nowadays. Well, if I tell them I'm not really interested, they're gonna stalk me, but if I just disappear into the void, maybe they won't notice. They're gonna notice, and they're going to think you're an asshole. That's just a fact. But if you can communicate with someone and simply tell them, I'm so sorry, I'm not feeling anything romantic, or I don't feel that there's a future with us, or I don't feel that we're on the same path. Whatever it is that you are feeling, that is what you need to express to them. That is what you need to discuss with them. It can't be about them. It has to be about you. So, with that said, I appreciate you listening to my rant. I'm sorry if it sounds like a rant. It's not meant to. I'm just very passionate and fired up about this topic. Honestly, all it comes down to is communication. I just really want people to really look at how they're communicating with people when they are out dating. It doesn't matter what phase of dating you're in, if this is the first date, if it's date 5, if you've been dating for 5 weeks or 5 months or 5 years. It doesn't matter. You should still be the same person you were from day 1 to day 527. Communication is vital if you want a healthy relationship. If that is really, truly a goal for you, to have a happy and healthy relationship, then you really need to learn how to effectively communicate with your partner and be honest with yourself and how you're feeling. I appreciate you being here with me today and watching my videos. Please feel free to click on my link to follow more videos or to check out our podcast. My co-host Kanan and I love to talk about dating and relationships, and we are about to go into season 2 where we are talking all about sex. So feel free to check out our podcast on Spotify, Apple, your favorite podcast streaming network, and find us at Date Smarter Sexier. Thank you so much for being with me. Till next time.